maintenance and stuff like that nowadays is not cheap and it's pretty expensive. So you want to definitely be able to use these tips and definitely stay on top of your truck maintenance, so that way you don't have to pay all this money in repair costs and have issue later on down the road. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys few tips on how to make your 5.7 HEMI Ram pretty much like the motor to be able to last longer than most. And these are, basic maintenance things that you could do yourself pretty much, or you can stay on top of. No matter the mileage, you could definitely easily be able to hit at least over 250k or even 300k if you do these simple little maintenance every day pretty much. And it's all regular maintenance and stuff like that for these trucks, so it's not like it's anything different. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the few things that you could do. So number one, we all know for a fact when it comes to like maintenance and stuff like that nowadays is not cheap and it's pretty expensive. So you want to definitely be able to use these tips and definitely stay on top of your truck maintenance, so that way you don't have to pay all this money in repair costs and have issue later on down the road. So number one is gonna be, this one is the lifeline for any car, any trucks, whatever. It's oil change. You want to be on top of your oil change. And speaking of oil change, I myself got to get an oil change today. So you want to stay on top of the oil change. Pretty much, I think if you have these trucks run full synthetic, at least that's what I put in my truck. This is what recommended for the 5.7 HEMI. So definitely you want to have full synthetic in your truck. I know you could put different kinds in there, but I know for a fact that full synthetic is what recommended for the 5.7 HEMI. So your oil, you want to be able to stay on top of the oil life. Definitely your oil is pretty much like the lifeline for your truck. So if you don't stay on top of it, that motor could give up on you. So your oil is going to be the number one thing. Number two is going to be, this is something that most people sometimes try to avoid and stuff like that. Try to, don't wait if you see some kind of, light on your dash or something like that. Because most of the time, if something is going on in your engine, your truck going to be able to, flash like a light, to be able to tell you, like a warning light, to be able to tell you that something is going on. Don't try to hold off on it and wait for a long time and then try to fix it, because what that normally could do is the fact that could really even cause more issues. So you want to make sure you always pay attention to your warning lights on your dash and definitely stay on top of every little lights that pop up. It don't have to be the engine light. Whatever light come on, stay on top of that. So number two is every truck, number three, I'm sorry about that. Every truck comes with a owner manual. So pretty much, I have a 2014 Ram. So whatever year Ram your truck is, just look into the owner manual and pretty much you can go off of your mileage. Pretty much, let's say if you got 100k over 150k or something like that, then you want to probably be able to check your radiator. You want to be able to check your fluids. You want to be able to flush your fluids. You want to be able to check your transmission fluid, and you want to just check like the basic things and stuff, because that's the whole purpose of the owner manual. And it tells you things that you should do once you hit a certain mileage, like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 and so long and stuff like that. So make sure those are the things that you want to pay attention to every time. Whenever you get an oil change or you go and get an oil change somewhere else, always make sure you check all your fluids in your truck. And definitely, especially your radiator coolant too. You want to stay on top of that, especially if, when it's hot and stuff like that. So you want to be able to make sure it's at the right level, because sometimes if you have low coolant, sometimes that can cause overheating. If your radiator, for example, your radiator is not that good, that can cause you to have overheating and stuff like that. So it's just all the basic things that you want to do. Oil change, check your fluids. When you hit certain mileage in this truck, you want to replace certain things, like you want to be able to check your diff your fluid in the back. That's, you know, that's something you could do once, I believe once you hit, I think, certain miles on there, you could be able to replace that. And definitely always use what's recommended for these trucks. Don't use a different brand, because sometimes that can cause an issue later on down the line for you. So always use what Mopar recommend for the HEMI Rams and stuff like that. So, you know, just basic maintenance, nothing crazy, but overall, your number one thing that really will keep your engine pretty much running for a long time is that oil change. Anybody that knows that will tell you, like, your oil change is important, because if you really want your truck to run for a long time, get that oil change on a regular basis, and you'll definitely see a huge difference. So, but yeah, guys, that's these are my few tips I'm sharing with you guys on how to, you know, keep your 5.7 HEMI running for pretty much a long time. You know, I owned these trucks before. This is my third one. So, and most the ones I had in the past, they had high mileage, way higher mileage than what my truck have now. I wouldn't really consider high mileage, but yeah. So if you new here, I upload every day. So definitely join the family, subscribe to that channel, and stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.